This episode of Addicted to Salsa is brought to you by Gabellini Dance Shoes. For more information, visit gabellini.addictedtosalsa.com.
Okay, to get started, we're going to break the move down into 3 separate pieces, and at the end we're just basically going to show you how to put them together, okay? That way you can work yourself up to each of the moves, okay? The first part is just a double spin. We're going to count it on 1. So here we go. We do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, okay? Now normally you'd end up going forward on 1, but guys, you're actually going to break back on 1, okay? Now, for this move, as you saw in the beginning, you don't want to break back too much. The more you break back, the more distance you're creating for yourself to try and come in here, right? So what you want to do is whenever you finish this move, you want to kind of break in place. So as I step on 1, I now have more leverage to actually step forward on 2 and 3 to move my hand over my head and be closer to the lady, okay? So let's try it here. We just finished doing a double turn. Again, if this is advanced for you, just work yourself up to all the other previous videos as well. We break back on 1, well, more in place, but it should be on your left foot. 1, 2, and 3. Now, you can't quite see it because, you know, it's maybe kind of two-dimensional, but I'm actually stepping away from the lady's slot, okay? So while I'm in front of the lady, I'm using 1, 2, and 3 to step outside of her slot. So now she has an entire runway to go and do her turn, okay? Now, the rest of this move is very similar to when you do a crossbar lead, kind of like this. We do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, okay? It's the exact same move for the lady. So as a guy, when you're doing, you know, different variations of the same move, you have to realize that you have to maintain the lead the same. So if this is 12 o'clock and this is 6 o'clock and I'm going to be rotating the lady clockwise, the way I do this move normally without this, you know, extra stuff is I take her right hand and make sure it rotates clockwise so she knows that she's got to be turning, okay? Knowing that, when you get into this position, you do back on 1, 2, 3, right? You got to make sure that, you know, you just don't raise the hand. Raising the hand is not going to help her know that she has to turn, okay? It actually might do something bad on her shoulders depending on where you put it. So you got to make sure that as you move this hand above your head, you are creating that rotation, okay? A tip to create that rotation is that if we're here again, so you did 1, 2, 3, is to follow your hand with your own eyes and then make sure you're also bending back. So if I'm here, I do 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, okay? You gotta make sure that you're following that hand. A lot of guys, when I see doing this, they just raise a hand and don't look, and it actually makes it a little bit more uncomfortable for the girl. And remember, it's your job to make sure that they have a satisfying dance. I guess so. Okay, so let's just try it again from the double turn and into that first loop overlock. We go forward on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? Just work yourself from there. Okay, so for the second part, okay, we've just switched positions so you can get a better angle, okay, on the second part of the move. Now, just to kind of show you where we're at, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, okay? Now from here, the guys, you're gonna do a crossbar lead into a hammerlock. Now, you know, regular hammerlocks, just a quick review. I'm gonna take the lady, I'm gonna turn her, and all I have to do is bring the hand down and twist it slightly, and the lady's gonna place it into a hammerlock. The only difference is I'm gonna actually be doing it with her right hand as she's doing a crossbar lead, okay? So if I finished here, I'm gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, okay? Now the only difference is that from this, we're actually doing another loop overlock, okay? So instead of stepping in front, or stepping back. Maybe you might want to do an open break. You want us to kind of step to the side with your left foot, okay? That way it will give you more leverage to do the second part. So let's just try it again from here. We do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, okay? Now ladies, step back with her 1. Guys, you're gonna take your right foot, do 2, and then on 3, because the ladies can turn either on 3 and 5, but here we're gonna actually try and help them start rotating on 3. We're gonna bring the hand down on 3, just to show you, 3, and then 5, and do that same clockwise rotation to help the lady turn, okay? Now, we're just gonna do it at a different angle so you can see it. So from here, lady's gonna step back on 1, 2, 3. I bring the hand down, so she's now released from her hammerlock, and now I'm gonna rotate that on a 5, 6, 7, okay? Let's try it again from this angle. We're back here. We do 1, 2, 3. I release the hammerlock first to then do the rotation on 5, 6, 7. Okay? So now let's try it from here. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's good. Now for the last part and kind of putting everything together, the last part of the move, it's very simple. After you get to this, from that second lock, you can just throw the little lady's hand over her head for a hair comb on the count 1. So as she goes back on 1, 2, 3, she can give you her hand and you can pull her for a free spin. Okay? So putting everything together, here we go. We do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now to do it on 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay?